Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the class event teams for Hierophant, the Hierophant class event teams. High, mid, and low, and then we'll also go over the Underspire teams for Bright Forest. Bright Forest Underspire teams. So let's go. I got to get everything set up. Stream doesn't even start recording my audio until like 15 seconds in. That's good, because sometimes I don't say anything for the first 10 seconds or so. Second day of trying this. Let's go. Thursday, I know, is going to be one of the lowest days. I'm not, you know, I've done this before. I know Thursday isn't the most popular day to live stream, so I got to keep that in mind. Setting it up. Let's go to this class event. Garth George is here. I also pulled the mic a little bit away from my mouth. I feel like I was screaming. Sana is here. Garth is here. Appreciate it. Alright, got that. Got the thumbnail saved. Hopefully y'all can hear me. And I want to do this and that and save. I gotta jump into the chat. Let's get this tribute. Remember, we're going to make this like a video. Class event. Hierophant, high, mid, and low, making the video early as I can. And then Underspire teams, Bright Forest, high, mid, and low teams as early as I can. Just setting up the stream right now. I'm going to say hi, and then we're off to the races. So let's get into this class trial. I always want to spell Hierophant, H-E-I, but it's I before E except after C. I guess. Hierophant's not even really a word, though, is it? It's just something they made up? I don't know. Alright, will you save already? What are you doing? Cancel. Save. Can you please? Laptop's being dumb. Save. Cancel. What are you doing? Alright, whatever. We'll cancel. Okay, discard. And, okay, it's there, it's fine, it's on, it's okay, fine, it's on, it's alright. Live stream, click on it. That's the wrong one, stupid. Why is that even still there? There it is. Alright, good. Alright, hit the like, let's get more people in here. And, live chat. Bang. F-Lee. Refresh. Alright, what do we got? Let's look at our... So, the class event. Most times, you're just going to do your free battles. You're not going to buy up into the shop. Especially on a class like Hierophant. If it's a class where you're already leveling it, maybe you would invest some gems into it. Like if I saw a Geomancer class event right now, I'm on like level 98, 99, so it's not really the same. But I might invest a little bit of gems in it to make it a little bit quicker. But a lot of the time, you're not going to do that. You're just going to do your free battles. Very specific people that would invest in this. It is an event that if you ever wanted to try to win, get first place, it's a sneaky one to try because people don't like it, people don't do it, people don't invest gems into it. So if you want to sneak in a first place on the leaderboard, you might be able to do that on a class event, especially a weird one if it's like night or something. Isabel, how's it going? We got... Alright, there, bang. I got one more thing I gotta do and then I'm ready. Alright. Refresh. Go there. Get that. Okay, I think I'm good. Hey, will you stop it? What are you doing? Shut up. Shut up, Dr. Phil. Alright, let's go. Let's make the high-level team first, because I can use anything I want, everything. Mid-level's gonna be no mythic, no mythic, and then low-level teams, no mythic, no legendary. And it's kind of hard with these class events. But a lot of the time with the class event, you can use a team you already used earlier in the week, or something very similar. So we have Bright Forest Fae. You can find the restriction beforehand if you want by going to the class and looking... I guess I could show that. I think you can. Go... Collection... Class... Go to Hierophant. I don't know why you would ever want to, unless you're making YouTube videos. But you can go here and go class info, It says Bright Forest Fae, so you know the restriction beforehand. So if you're making your teams on Monday or something, Bright Forest Fae, you already know what it's gonna be. So let's go. Okay, I can use whatever I want. A lot of the times you're gonna do like a Dawnbringer or a weapon or a red macaco or something like that. Base rarity. Alright. And I will read the comments from yesterday's live stream at some point after we make these teams. What is going on? Alright, we got Sana, we got Efley, we got Isabel, we got Lone Wolf Michael. And Sana says, heya. Efley says, morning. Isabel, hello. Good morning. I'm doing pretty good today. It's evening for Sana. Whoop, there it is, dude. Yeah, Maka, that's what we're doing now. We're doing live streams every day at noon. Gems of War like 5 out of the 7 days. They're going to be the days that you want. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. On Wednesday and Sunday, I'm going to play different games. We're trying this now. This is what we're doing. She actually hits all enemies, boosted by Fairy Fire Gems, then summon a Summer Knight. We got King Aberon. He's most likely going to be on our team because he has a 50% start for Fae, so I'm going to just throw him over there. Queen Titania, probably the way to go. That might be my mid-level team, though. She's legendary. And we got Leprechaun. He's probably going to be on the team no matter what. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Queen Titania. And then I got the mana generation. Let me just do a cleanup. Clean up, everybody do your share. Probably just Dawnbringer. If you have the red macaco, that would be cool. You can do Dancing Daggers, Dawnbringer. I'm gonna go Dawnbringer, probably. Dustbringer's okay, but a lot of the time you're gonna want purple allies, which we have a decent amount of. Other than King Aberon. Might go with that. Something different. Lots of purple allies. Just King Aberon's the only one. I could go all in on, could do the high level team, so I'm using whatever I want here, so. Double Leprechaun or something. It's pretty cool. And then class, you can either go with Hierophant and try to get as much class experience as you can for Hierophant if you don't have it at 100. I already have it at 100, so I'm not going to do that. I'm leveling Geomancer, so I'm going to go with Geomancer. I got it on 99. I use this as an opportunity to level a class that I don't have to 100 yet. Impact, Magical Shield, Give. I love this Serendipity. We don't have a hammer. We don't have any of that, so it doesn't matter. Let's do this. I think we already have a 50% start, right? It's one of those weird classes that has 2 of them. So Tactician, Mentor. Probably purple. We have a purple team. And I said it. Okay, we got a lot of purple. I went all purple because of Dustbringer. I would have used, like, maybe King Aberon, but he wasn't purple. So double purple, green would be great. Minus red, not good. Minus yellow is, so this would be my high-level team, probably. Even without running it yet. Just looks really good. Dustbringer. Deal damage to all enemies boosted by purple allies and enemies. We have an all-purple team. Queen Titania is dealing damage to all enemies. And Fairy Fire. I'm going to double Leprechaun just to make sure we get them up easily. I'll make sure my medals are good after this first battle. Alright, high-level team, let's go. chance to use Dustbringer for once. Gotta love it. Alright, let's get out of here. Make sure we have our... we do. Except for we could probably go all Nisha. Now we'll just hit even harder. So I'll run through this first 5 with this team, and then I'll switch to the mid-level team for the next 5, and then I'll switch for the low-level team on the last bit. Or maybe I'll do 2. I think you gotta do what? How many? Like 4 or 5 sets of 5? I might run this for a couple of them. It's probably the fastest. Maka, 2 streams in a row. Efley Isabel. Maka says, by the way, I was in some live and now I realized it was probably different. Anyway, you doing everyday live? Why not? Doing it. Yeah, I have a reminder stream. I do PlayStation streaming, so it's not exactly as easy as doing a PC stream, where you can just roll your reminder right into your stream on PC with OBS. We can do that with Everquest and other games we play, like a new account playthrough. We can do that. But on PlayStation, you can't do that. At least I haven't figured it out yet. And so, you know, I have to do a reminder, and then I have to delete the reminder, and then I have to do another one. It's stupid, but I try to say something in that reminder stream, like, hey, check the live tab at the posted time. This is like just a reminder. Doing the class event, Michael. Kenji is here. You have a great day. Oops, there's an extra turn I missed. Here's another one. Lady, what was the troop that I had on my world event with the armor? Let's get the train started, Lady. Alfred, Sana with the gifted. I do appreciate it. Keep the doors on and the lights open. Helps a lot. Running out there. I don't think you like to have your butt crack a-showing, but that's what it would be if it wasn't you. Leprechaun, why do I just not cast it? Gotta look for those extra turns, though. I don't even need the Queen Titania so far. The goal of the class event is just to get it done as quickly as possible, and it's almost not even worth it. So you really gotta just go. Just go. Oh, there's another extra turn I missed. It was yellow. It's purple. But I'm trying to go fast, and sometimes you'll miss things. Alright, so 3 more, and then I'll show the team code, and then we'll do the mid-level team with no Duskbringer. Extra turn. Bang. And I don't see any, so Leprechaun. Duskbringer. I can see there are changes in your YouTube as well. Seems a bit different, the comment section during live stream. Does it look different? I don't know if it looks different to me, but I don't know. It does look different when I do OBS, if that's what you mean. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I think that's what you're talking about. Sometimes I say something, and then I talk, and then I read a chat, like, a minute later, and I forget what we were talking about. That's the bad part about me catching up on chat. You'll respond to something I'm saying, and then I'll forget what I was saying. I have to remember what you're probably talking about. Alright, so that's the high-level team. Use whatever. Probably a weapon that hits all enemies. Queen Titania's good. I didn't cast her once, though, yet, but I might later. Double Leprechaun because I wanted an all-purple team. Geomancer class because I'm leveling it. You can do whatever you want. I would recommend a 50% start class, though, that you're leveling. Or Hierophant, if you want to go all in. But there's the team code. I can't copy-paste it, but and it looks like the weapon is locked, but that's not true. It's just a bug, of course. Another one from the lovely devs. Alright, so let's take this off and make a mid. So no Mythics, no Dawnbringer, Dustbringer, none of that. Probably double up a Queen Titania. And King Aberon would be cool. Or maybe... I'd like to double up on her, but... Alright, hold on a sec. We got Fae, and we got Bright Forest. So let's look that up. Maybe we can have a weapon that'll put red on the board, and maybe we can get Queen Titania to get an extra turn. Celestial Flask is okay, if you have it. It's in the Soul Forge. Leprechaun could be the thing blowing up those potions. I'm looking for something that's going to put red on the board. Summer's Fury, 6 red. Is that going to help, though, get us to 13? Here we go. Put that up top. Put that right there. Put this down there. And now we have to be Hierophant for the mid-level team to make this weapon work properly. These are the type of weapons where you have to... It says, deal damage to an enemy boosted by Bright Forest allies. So you want to have 4 Bright Forest allies. You don't want to use... You don't even use it. Don't use it. If you're not going to do 4 Bright Forest allies, if you're not going to use Hierophant, then don't use it. Use one of the explodey weapons, because it doesn't do the same thing there. Explodey weapon will explode no matter what you have as far as Bright Forest allies. This, you need all Bright Forest to make it work properly. It's going to do more green and red for each Bright Forest ally. And that's what we're counting on. We're hoping for extra turns. We're hoping for a lot of red. We're hoping Queen Titania will then get an extra turn if we need it. So banner, now we have pretty much the same thing, but we have yellow, so we can't do that. So a lot of purple. And then we got yellow, purple, red, green. So we're missing brown and blue. So we need double purple, something minus brown or blue. This? No. Double purple, blue, double purple, yellow, maybe. That's minus green, though. Double purple, red, minus brown. That's good. Double purple, green. No, we can't minus red. We don't need brown. Yellow's cool, but it's minusing red. This is okay as well. I think, right? Just don't want to minus anything you're using. So I think I got the right one here. Double purple, red, minus brown. That looks good. And this is the mid-level team. So no Mythics, no Dawnbringer, no Dustbringer. And I might... Nah, because we got the 50% start. So I don't need an Anu. We still do the 3 Nisha. Urskaya Crown? Ah, yeah. Could have done that. Or Summer's Fury if you have it. Or Celestial Flask. There's a lot of options usually with weapons. You don't have to, like... If you don't have the weapon, you don't have to say, well, I can't use this team. You can usually find something else. That's very similar. 13 or more, bang, and an extra turn. It was still my turn, and the battle was over. So we'll run through at least one of these. 5 set. No extra turns. Leprechaun. And you do Queen Titania, not the weapon. If you have her, do her. Unless you want to try for an extra turn. Like, you're not going to one-shot with her. Then you could throw some more red on the board and then cast her. And then get an extra turn. Maybe, like, Leprechaun will be back up or something. Yellow. Nothing. Leprechaun. Titania. Bang. It is more months I was on life? I don't know what that means. Pretty good, pretty easy. You got Dustbringer, you got Dawnbringer, you got Queen Titania, a bunch of stuff that hits all enemies really hard. Should be done with this pretty quickly. It's still just barely worth doing. they add any more stuff to the game, you know. Eventually, this might not be worth it. Especially on weeks like this where it's so fast. Alright, so that's the mid-level. Summer Aegis is in the Soulforge, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know it is, because I hate saying Aegis, and I remember trying to say it during the weekly preview yesterday. I mean, Titania's in the event key drop table, so is King Aberon, and so is Leprechaun. So everything you need should be somewhere available. And it's a mid-level team anyway, it's not supposed to be the low-level team, so... Hierophant, double purple, red, minus brown. Alright, now we can't use any legendaries. So this is where it gets hard, and maybe you go with the black manacles or something. But we'll see. Gotta go down to Epic. It's a legendary. Here's our first Epic. Do we have anything worth anything? Child of Summer's okay. Or not, we don't have any red, though, yet. Twinkleberry. Shimmer Scale. I'm gonna use... Anyway. Looks like a freaking Black Manacles. Or a Red Macacal if you got it. I don't see anything too good. And that's usually the answer if you are a low-level player and you don't have the legendaries and stuff. What did I just get rid of? Probably, Now what? 2 leprechauns? The heck do you do? Low level. I don't want 3 leprechauns. That'd be weird. What's the best thing you got that's epic and under? Huh. It's kind of fun. You could throw this guy. Oh no, he's a legendary, huh? I keep thinking it's an epic because it's not good. We need something that does some kind of damage. Purple to green, but we use a lot of purple. I almost want to do Shimmer Scale, but we don't have... Well, it could loop back into itself. Too bad it turns brown. Well, maybe. Scatter damage. At least that's something. You could go with the tank. If you're having trouble, you could put this tank in first slot. But our hero is our tank. I'm gonna go with Fey Cap. At least it hits all enemies. Maybe it can finish stuff off. 2 leprechauns. It's hard sometimes when it's a low-level team on a class event. Super tight restriction. Alright, we got a lot of green and a lot of purple. Probably want purple first. There we go. Banner of Blood, Warband, Vampiric Thirst. As far as the class goes... as far as the class goes, you're a low-level player. Just do whatever you need to do. I'm going to do Geomancer. Maybe you do Titan. Maybe you do Archer for all that green. Something like that. Titan or Archer. I'm going to do Geomancer, though, which is a 50% start class that I'm leveling. I probably have to go in there again. See how it has a 50% start here? And it also has one here. I hate classes like that. Since we're doing low level, let's go rock solid. That way you can just do the team code if you want to do Geomancer. Purple. And a low level team for the class event. Let's go. Alright, Michael. Yo, Faceless One. Lunch break for Rain Man. Afternoon. Thank you, Michael, saying it sounds good. All right, Leprechaun time. Hoping that thing finishes it off. We're in a little bit deep. All right. Well, skulls. Deep with the low-level team. I kind of like doing it like that, just to show that it would still work. I could do the low-level team first on the easy battles, but I kind of like doing it on the harder battles, just to show it could still work. Nothing. Okay. Kind of hope for a devour. Cool. Hello, Florian. That means 100. Extra turn right here, you see it? The more we kill, the more, like, scatter damage this will do. I don't think we need it right now. Maybe. We're only doing 72. So the less enemies there are, the harder that fake cap will hit. That's what scatter damage is. It hits all enemies, but it spreads it out. The Black Manacles is going to hit all enemies for the same amount, no matter what. Whether there's 1 or 4. The fake cap will hit harder the less enemies there are left. Devour, that helps. I think the fake cap will take care of it. One fight remaining. 5, 10, 15, 25. So last battle. It's for 25 gems and a little bit of class experience. Any extra turns? I don't see any. I'm not going to cast the fake cap right now. That should always go second. Wow. Big old blue. There we go. See the nice devour? Look at that. Bang. Let's kill that. And we probably need to... Yeah. I don't think fake cap would have took care of that. There you go, low-level team. Once again, the weapon should work. You might have to put it in yourself. I don't know what they're doing there. That's just a bug. You saw me use it. It's definitely able to be used. Black Manacle, Fake Cap, Leprechaun, Leprechaun for low-level players. No Mythic, no Legendary. Fake Cap, scatter damage, boosted by Fey allies. Even got Bark Skin and stuff like that if you lose your first slot. But that is the class event. That was nice and quick, under 30 minutes. And now we gotta do the Underspire, because that's what we're doing. Class event and Underspire today, then I'll do my regular play. Get it out of the way for the day, so I don't have to play later. So everything else. If you still need to see everything else, it'll be after this. I'm going to read the comments after this. Then we'll go into my regular play for the day, so I can finish. I don't have to play later today. Isabel says, may I ask your thoughts so far on the new PvP system? I like it as far as at least do the 6,500, get your rewards, you know, get some more pets. It's another place to get pets. Books of Deeds, I mean, we can't sneeze at that. We can't scoff at that. You're going to get some eventually, even if it costs a lot. You're going to get them eventually, and it's really hard to get books, so... I like it so far. I know a lot of people don't, but, you know, there's many different restrictions. There's 2 different orange marker things that you follow. So you don't have to you're never going to have to be forced to do a certain restriction. You can always pick the other one. So you don't even need like 10 teams, really. You could pick a couple that you just hate. And if you get really unlucky, maybe that's the 2 that it lands on. And you have to have a team for it. But you could skip it as much as you can. But follow the orange marker thing and get to do the 5 battles, get the silver marks. Make sure you get the 6,500 and get your goals done. Try to win your, 30-man leaderboard, or at least get 3rd place. And, just save up. It's not like you have to rush and get everything on any week. The pets come back around. The books are always going to be there. So it's kind of similar to how I feel about the Underspire, where I'm just doing my free battles right now because I don't have enough gems to be doing everything in the game. So same with PvP. I think every single person should at least do their 6,500 and just keep saving up their marks and increasing their VP. And when you can, buy the Book of Deeds. And then when you have enough silver marks, buy a pet. Never buy a pet with gold marks because they come back around as silver pets later. So, yeah, invest all your gold marks into books and all your silver marks into pets. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Don't do restrictions you don't like. The unrestricted is terrible. It's harder, and it gives you less silver marks. And then there's other ones like Fae and Sword's Edge that you probably don't want to do. Pick ones you like. Alright, Underspire. Hello, Alex. I'm just here for the social. It's great for gold and stuff when you're new. Isabel says, thank you for your input. I like it as well. I hope they fix the lag between battles. Yeah, that's bad. That's the bad part. Alright, what are we going to do here? This is the Underspire, and it's early. Could do a Maldron. Queen Titania. Got Miraji Queen. What is this? Just Bright Forest? Okay. Some more options than the class event, at least. Might go with the same team. I kind of like that Dustbringer thing I did. We could do a Maldron maybe with it. I don't know. Kind of like that. Oh, maybe it won't let me. Poop. Yeah, it won't let me. Never mind. Maybe just a double Queen Titania. It's green gems. If it was red gems, that'd be nice. Kind of liking this at least early. We might not even need to right now. I'd probably go with Leprechaun for the moment. So this is like the mid-level class event team. Trying to put red on the board with this. We got all Bright Forest, which I'm going to have to change to Hierophant, which sucks, but just to make the team work. 50% start everything. I guess I could go... No. I really want to try for that extra turn. So I guess I'll use it. I hate it that I'm not leveling a class, but... Alright, back to the banners. Purple. I think it was purple-red? Or maybe it's purple-yellow. I think that was it. Alright, let's lock it in. Will this work super deep on the 7th boss? I don't know. So what's this going to be? This will be the mid-level team. Mid-level team for the Underspire right now. Some people don't go to the 7th boss. Some people just do their free battles. Dude, I have like a bunch of lanterns because I keep forgetting to use them. I keep thinking I'm going to go to the 7th boss and I keep saving them. I have 4 lanterns. I need to just use them on the first boss, because I don't know if I'm going to do the 7th boss anytime soon until I get Stellarix. A lot of events you're going to do a fast team early and then switch into something else later. I don't really do any guides for the Underspire. If I happen to go the wrong way and hit a I'm doing it free anyway. I'm gonna have extra battles left over. If I go the wrong way and hit a dead end, maybe I'll get a Sentinel. So it's not a big deal to me to like do those guide things that people think work. And they don't work half the time. Until you have all the Sentinels, you might as well just pick whatever. I mean, within reason. Don't go backwards and... Man, that looks like there should be an extra turn somewhere, huh? Till that stops wiping in one shot. Alright, we'll do like 2 more, then we'll try to do a... Maybe I'll do an Amaldrin for the high level. Sometimes it's not the best team, like the high level team. Maybe a Dawnbringer. Isn't that Bright Forest? That could help you later, because you'll have the barrier. Like, this is fast for now, but you might need Dawnbringer later to have a barrier on. Alright, 1 more, then I'll show the team code, then we'll switch to something else. You could do, like, Dawnbringer, Amaldrin, double Leprechaun, or... Maybe with the Green Storm, that way you have more green for Amaldrin and more green to blow up. Alright, so that's the mid-level team. I really don't think the boss is ever, like, past the door. It could be, but I'm gonna go back this way. I always think it is, like they're gonna trick me and it's, like, past the door. But there's the mid-level, and that'll definitely work for free battles. Go to, like, the 2nd boss, maybe the 4th if you're really lucky. If you don't think you can make it to the 4th, you get to the 2nd, and you think, I only got a couple torches left, there's no way I'm making it to the 4th, then you should just stop, because the 3rd boss is terrible. If you make it to the 2nd boss and you didn't go any wrong ways at all, and you have, like, a decent amount of torches left, then try to get to the 4th boss, but it's kind of hard with free torches to get to the 4th boss. I think it's possible, but you just got to make that decision after that 2nd boss, if you're going to keep going or not for free. Okay, let's try to make some sort of, like, super high level team. Like I said, I think I'm going to do... Take that off. Let's try it. Now, we're not going to have all yellow, but we're trying, like, we're going to hit all enemies and have a barrier. It's going to help us later. Could maybe do Celestial Flask. If you're low level, maybe Trickster Shot. Let's go 2 Leprechauns. And then... Class, we need a Green Storm. For Amaldrin, for Leprechaun. Let's do Archer. It's my favorite Green Storm class. 50% start. Dagger, Missile, Bow. It's got an Entangle. Help you out there. Leaf Storm. Alright, so... Banner now, we have a lot of green. And a little bit of blue. A lot of purple. Leprechaun's going to start empowered, though, so we don't put as much weight on its colors. So blue. Blue and green, probably. We're using every except for brown. Alright. Green, blue, minus brown. Blue, green, minus brown, even better. Because Dawnbringer uses blue, so does a Maldron. Both are damage dealers. And then a little bit of extra green for everything else. And then minus brown, because we're not using it at all. See what happens here. This is like, hey, I'm past the 4th boss, and I need something other than Queen Titania. High level team. The red. Don't see anything else. For now, we could probably just cast and win. But deeper, it's gonna be nice with the barrier, with the entangle. The Leaf Storm. Maybe a Maldron would get an extra turn when it casts with so much green on the board. That brown out of here. Alright, a couple more. I think you get the gist. Like 2 more. And we'll do low level. What are we going to do for that? Probably something similar to the class event team. Might take a second to get up that Maldron too, but you got 2 Leprechauns. I haven't cast both of them yet. So we haven't seen whether or not it's going to get up. Hey, look, a Sentinel. I have 1 Sentinel so far. People were asking yesterday. I do have 1. I got it on video. I think on a... forget which video. Probably a spoiler video. Alright, 1 more with this team. Come on, baby, let's go, Sentinel! Or something useful, at least. Please don't give me minor trait stones or something dumb. Oh, yeah, baby, I need those so bad. I need that... what is that? It's not even a diamond. It's probably like 0.2 of a diamond. I don't know. Thank you so much. So I was wrong about it not being backwards. It's going to be this way. Alright, last battle with this one, then we'll do low level for Underspire. Hopefully you're doing it. That's another thing. PvP, you should get to 6,500. Underspire, you should do your free torches. Get to the 2nd boss, please. That's what I'm saying. They keep adding more and more things to the game that you should do. Don't just say, oh, I don't like it. Maybe you do a bunch of other stuff first, but try to do it a little bit. They'll give them to you for free. It's like free loot. Alright, so high level team, that's what I would maybe use towards the end. Give myself a barrier, entangle, a green storm, hoping for extra turns, 2 hard-hitting AoEs. A Maldron could get an extra turn. Alright, now time for low level. Like I said, probably going to be similar. We have more options, though. Like, this guy hits all enemies. I'm thinking of a low-level player. I'm thinking of a person that's doing just the free torches, trying to maybe make it to the 2nd boss. We're not trying to go to the 7th boss as a low-level player. If you literally have no Queen Titania, and no King Aberon, and no Mythics, and no Dawnbringer, Dustbringer, Celestial Flask, like, you shouldn't be trying to go to the 7th boss, probably. You should be doing other things and trying to get that stuff. So... guess we can't use Black Manacles, though, so that sucks. I'm not going to use Dawnbringer for the low-level team. Summer's Wonder is like a weapon. It's not super hard to get. I think it's the Hierophant class weapon. You could get that. We could get that throughout this week and then do the Underspire, so I don't feel too bad about using it. Could do Celestial Flask. It's available in the Soul Forge. I probably want to use something like an Explodey Summon Weapon for a low-level player, just to keep them in the matchup. Maybe Summer's Fury. Maybe Trickster's Shot. That'd be slow. Thinking maybe an Explodey with the Water Elemental guy. Explodes green. So does the Leprechaun. It's another one. Fey Wand, Summer's Wonder, if you want to try those. Purple gems. That might be better. But Mystics? We gotta see what this... It's an Elemental. That's not gonna help anything. Low level. It's hard sometimes. Well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't have to be all Fey here. Like I was saying earlier, it doesn't even have to be the color that you're using. I kind of like this because it just sucks because it's green. Might go with this one. Enchant, gain 4 mana. Leprechaun, Mystic Manuscript. And we can use whatever class we want. We have a lot of brown stuff, so we could do Titan, which is a good low-level player, beginner class that will help you get through it. That's Barrier, Storm Aura. Alright, we got Impact, I guess. Do I really care if I stun them? Might do Ferocity. Hammer, Mace, Yellow, Brown, Dust Storm, Rock Solid. Enrage, since we're in first slot, might help us a little bit. Fortitude. Banner, lots of brown. We got brown, green, blue, purple. Double brown, blue minus purple, no. Maybe. There we go. Banner of Elements. Low level team for the Underspire. Hopefully it works. We got this in case you lose something. I know it's in first slot, which kind of sucks, but you're going to have Barrier, hopefully. I know it blows up purple, but we're just trying to blow up something. There wasn't anything... Unless you want to do Summer's Fury or the class weapon or something that hits like that. The Fey Wand. Leprechaun. And Manuscript. There we go. Nice. Bang. And let's go this way. Low level team for the Underspire. Can I get this done in under an hour? That'd be great. It's going to get better and better. Monday's going to be like team video, weekly preview. Tuesday's going to be like faction and Underspire. And then Wednesday, you know, whatever we didn't do on Monday and Tuesday. Then by Thursday, it's going to be just the class event and probably just daily play and whatever else you want to see. Probably take Skulls with this team. The mana generating sandwich. Alright, let's do this and one more battle, then I'll show the team code and we'll be done. And I can just play the game normally. I can answer the comments. Let's just take skulls. I mean, you know, this might be able to kill everything in one shot, but once it doesn't, you might want to take skulls. Like right now, it's probably not smart. You might want to get up just both water elementals and cast them. Or, you know, early you're just going to get up one and cast it. Once it stops one-shotting, get up both before you even cast one. And then when that stops working, you might start taking skulls and just doing everything you can to do damage. So let's just do this. Whether I kill that troll or not doesn't matter if I'm hitting all enemies. Kind of a waste of time early. Alright. Hey, there's the boss. Might as well grab it. And let's do the freaking... Why am I using the lantern on the first boss? Because I don't see myself going to the 6th boss or the 4th boss anytime soon. And I like the first boss if you're doing it for free because you get those orbs. Second boss isn't good. It's a lottery ticket. I mean, if you want to do the second boss, that's up to you. But it's a lottery ticket. I don't like sure things. I want to have the orb for every single mythic so I can make sure I can get it to the bronze. And then every single legendary, make sure I can get it to bronze too. So you need quite a bit to make sure you can do that. Especially if people are not doing Explorer 12 as much these days. Kind of counting on those orbs and having enough. At least to do the good ones. That's good enough to one-shot the first boss. So 200 writs, that can go towards any color deed you want. And then 2 lesser orbs of glory can go to any mythic you want to make it the bronze elite level. Stuff like High King Irongut will give it more attack, make it devour more often. Stuff like Scourge of Honor, Phoenicia makes them hit harder. Why not? We'll fight one more just to know where I'm at. Past the door. I'm not going to go back behind this door. Unless I know I'm not going to make it to a certain boss and I want to use up my torches and maybe look for a sentinel. I don't know. Not bad, though. I like all 3 of my teams. Whether you're high, mid, or low, I got a team for you. If I didn't already show it, here it is. Titan, Brown Storm, we got 3 brown troops, we got Leprechaun, we got Water Elemental hitting all enemies, we got the Mystic Manuscript blowing up stuff, has a summon, got a barrier, should be good to go for what you're gonna do. Copy it down, remember it, whatever, take a screenshot. And now we're done with the video. So I can play the game normally, but first, let's go look at those comments from yesterday. On that live stream. So I need to go to this one, go here. Some of the stuff people talked about is stuff I'm not trying to talk about anymore, but you guys got to stop talking about it if you want me to stop talking about it. Alright. JM Ricks put a timestamp for PvP teams. I really appreciate that, JM Ricks. So if you go to yesterday's live stream, JM Ricks has a timestamp. I'm going to pin his comment, actually, for the PvP teams for every region. That's what we did yesterday. We did World Event teams, high, mid, and low, and then we did the weekly preview, and then we did PvP teams. A lot of stuff yesterday. So he put a timestamp for the PvP teams. Alan, I can't, some of these names, y'all, like, in the comments, it's going to be different than you guys probably want. It's, like it says, at Alan McCaslin 6221. He says, unpopular opinion, I don't like the PvP system. I think it's tacky. I understand that it's new and the devs really don't change anything or improve anything that's negative or anything like that. I feel that the PvP system could be overhauled and changed. The PvP system we had before was super simple. If I wanted to test out a build against somebody else's defense team, I could immediately go into it instead of... Holy crap, it's long. Characterizing by color, which is what we have now. I know that there is an all-color option, but it doesn't feel the same as it did before. It feels super weak and almost pointless. The PvP rewards are ungodly difficult to get as well, and there's almost no point in playing PvP at all. I understand that this is all subjective, but I feel that it's just not as good as they were hoping it would be. If anything, it's a waste of time and space on their part. I would so much rather have them redo or buff classes, certain characters, certain weapons, get rid of the arena. No. Give us more options to convert materials into other materials that you need. Instead of adding new additional things, they need to make changes to the current game with where it stands. Also, I'd like to add that with the new PvP system, it takes so long to load into a match. It's not like how it used to be. I don't know why it takes longer load times than before. If we're having long load times like this, and this is going to be the new PvP system, they should have a live PvP mode where you can go against an actual person. And then the first turn could be a flip of a coin. If there is longer than a 30-second delay, then the game ends and you win. It shouldn't take 30 seconds to decide what gym you want to match up with. If they want to implement an actual PvP system, do it that way. I would love to see someone else play their actual team rather than it be automatic. I agree with most of that. I don't want them to get rid of the arena, though. I would love live PvP. I don't think the new PvP system is, I don't know. I don't think it's, like, something you shouldn't do. I don't think the PvP rewards are ungodly difficult to get. I think it's something you save up, just like anything else. Like, diamonds you save up for mythics. You don't just, like, get diamonds and get mythics right away. Event keys you save up to throw and get mythics and stuff like that. PvP, the marks you save up, the VP you accumulate, and then you don't get it in 1 week. You save it up and you get it later, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later. I think everybody should do their bonus. Every single person should do PvP goals, at least enough each week to get that all the way done. I barely even played. And I have 10. I'm halfway there. Oh, we just, like, made a video, and that's how far I am. So that shows how hard it is to get to 20. It's not that hard. I didn't even pick the right regions or anything. And I got to 10. And then, in the shop, I mean, they never give us a place to get the books. And now we have a place to get the books. So that's, like, the major plus of it. I should probably buy one now, but I don't have 20,000 yet, which I will get. I'll probably get it this week. It took me, what, 3 weeks to get to a book? Not that bad. Another place to get shiny keys. It's like 2 things that are really hard to get right now. Dragonite, another thing that's decently hard to get that people want right now. Cursed Runes is a total waste. Like, that's a waste of a slot. Imperial Deeds, even. I don't think that's terrible. I think, you should probably get a bunch of other stuff first, but if you already bought all your books or something, and you want Imperial Deeds instead of Dragonite, like you have Stellarix and Diamantina already, and you don't think the shiny key is worth it or something, and you're trying to level up all your kingdoms, maybe Imperial Deed will be okay to get, just not first. Pets, everybody wants their kingdom levels, they're hyper-focused on it for some reason. Well, you need like 4 pets from each kingdom, so it's just a nice place to get another one towards that. It's not going to help you as far as like its bonus, really, but it'll help you get more pets towards a kingdom for your kingdom level and stuff like that. Instead of stopping in the middle of a vault event to go run a pet, they're giving you more options. You got the Underworld, you got this now, you got holiday events, you got Legends Reborn, you got all kinds of stuff. Kingdom Pass, like campaign. There's so many places to get pets now. There's pet orbs, minions. Like, you don't have to get a bunch of copies of one pet. You can just orb it. Like, you don't even... Now, that's making it so you don't have to stop in the middle of a vault event to go get a pet. There's so many options now to get pets. Epic Trials, I didn't even mention. That's another place. They're just adding many places for pets. So, in my opinion, it means you don't have to stop now in the middle of a vault event to go run a pet, because you have enough options for each kingdom to not do that. Like, the talismans are totally worthless. Buying stuff here you shouldn't do. But to get another pet for a kingdom... It's pretty nice. What else are you going to do with your silver marks anyway? a place to get books, finally. A whole book. Usually it's writs, or usually it's deeds, and it's usually not enough of either one of them. It's a whole freaking book. That's a lot. That's very valuable right there. That's super valuable. Probably the highest in the game. That's the best thing you could ever buy. It's worth the most ever. It's crazy. A book is crazy good. And you can get 3 of them. I don't know what happens once you buy the 3, because I haven't done it yet. I'm hoping it resets the next week and you can buy 3 more or something. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows. But yeah. And the shiny keys you can only get from going, they only give you like a drip. They're dripping them to you. So at least there's another spot to get them. And the same with Dragonite. If you're super unlucky or you don't have enough gems, well, you can work towards getting some Dragonite. Imperial Deeds can be a thing that people need. So I like it. I don't love it. But, it's still working out the kinks, too. You got to remember that. They're on holiday. The first week, they're working out the kinks. And then they went on a holiday. So the kinks aren't going to be worked out while they're on holiday. We're going to have to get the new kingdom. They're going to be worried about that. We're going to get a new faction, a new class, all that stuff. The PvP system is probably going to take months for it to work out all the kinks to where we're facing the correct teams and it's not loading so long and all that stuff. So right now there are some warts, there are some bugs, there are some glitches. But I think overall it's a good thing. A nice place to get books and pets. And for not that much extra time, it is extra time on top of everything else. It is more things you have to do. But I think it's worth it. It's kind of similar to Underspire and how you should look at it as far as doing at least the free battles in the Underspire. Or you can go all the way and get some awesome stuff. Same with PvP. You can either just do the bare minimum, which you should do, your 6,500, and eventually you'll get pets, eventually you'll get books, you just save them up. Or you can go super hard and win the leaderboard and get more quicker and get stuff quicker. So, I don't hate it. And somebody replied to him, STL Uber Lyft, is that Brian maybe? I don't know. They will never make resources interchangeable. They want you to get frustrated trying to earn them. Play on your want and need to have things as soon as possible. I think the plan on exploiting PvP is to play one game, lose it for weeks, so you always verse those players that are low or not even playing anymore. Then just earn enough to get all rewards to score top of your ladder, then rinse repeat. I think the idea was to let people who don't have time to play 20k PvP games earn some rewards. Yeah, they're probably never going to make resources interchangeable. And the whole reason they keep adding new things instead of fixing old things is because they always want to monetize. They have trouble figuring out how to monetize if they just fix something, buff something. If they fix an old troop and make it better. If they fix treasure hunt and make it better. If they fix arena and make it better. They have trouble figuring out. It's not as easy to monetize that. It's not as easy to add a new resource that we have to chase. So they don't like doing that. Especially nowadays. Ever since they were bought out 2, 3, 4 years ago, whatever it was, they're not doing that anymore. They're not buffing stuff and reworking stuff. They're adding new stuff so they can monetize easier, put in new resources. Alan says, I'm a super casual player, maybe a few hours every couple of days. When I look on the global leaderboards, there's no chance in hell of even getting close to that. Well, don't worry about it. Don't do that. Don't worry about the global leaderboard. That's just like worrying about the class event leaderboard. Who cares? I've been playing the game for about 5 years and still learning lots. It's just that we have so many other things that need a rehaul. There's really no point to adding newer things right now. Like 80% of the classes suck ass. Level 100 on most classes are complete garbage and not worth getting. The PvP system is an absolute fail. Not being able to convert more materials into things I'll actually use is a fail, and a bunch more. I love the game with all the things that that's currently going on now, and the rewards are getting fewer and fewer. There's almost no point to try anymore. Yeah, don't go for the global leaderboard. Don't go for it. The classes do suck, but just like the troops, there's going to be 10 mythics that stand above the rest. There's going to be 10 legendaries that stand above the rest. And then there's going to be like 10 that are terrible and 10 that are horrible. And same with the classes. There's 5 that stand above the rest, and then there's 5 that are terrible, and then there's a bunch in the middle. They can't make everything awesome. Alan responds and says, don't think the leaderboard is actually ranking yet. It likely won't be official until the League or New Kingdom comes out, so they said it would be an actual PvP season. It's sort of like a PvP beta. Yeah, remember that. They're working out the kinks. They're on holiday. It's Season 0. We gotta wait until it's like Season 1 to see how it really goes. Maka said 2 live streams in a row. Wow, yesterday one and today another one. Yep, and tomorrow same thing. Every day at noon. And here's people talking about the other guy. I mean, I guess I'll answer him now, but remember in the future, if you don't want me to talk about it, don't talk about it. He said the other guy likely has multiple YouTube accounts giving the thumbs down. Seems like he is trying hard to monopolize the search engine algorithm and discredit your channel. Clearly, he wants to make money off his channel. I believe I watched one of his videos early on. His voice annoyed me. Plus, the attitude he had just came off arrogant. Reason I became a sinner. Plus, you have a sense of humor I enjoy. You give many options for different skill levels and engage with your audience. Yo, I appreciate it, man. I don't want to say too much about that. I've already said my piece. I vented. And if that's what he's doing, that's crazy. I don't know. But that's just somebody else saying it, so that's cool. I like that it's not just me. Maka says you are changing it because of work or just to do some changes. I'm changing it because there's what Brian just said, pretty much. Dude's monopolizing the search engine. He's splattering 50 videos a day, and I can't get seen. So I'm going to live stream every day at noon. I don't want to be anything like him. Beg for Mercy says Cranky Kong. Yep, that's me. Travis Speak. He says, you really got to stop whining about the other guy. Do your thing. And I feel you. I feel you. I'm trying. I said, that's what I'm doing now. Had to get it off my chest. People don't get it, though. They don't put themselves in my shoes. Yeah, imagine somebody steals your car and they're just driving it around on your street in front of you. That's how it feels. And then other people that used to be your friends are like jumping in the passenger seat. And they know that he stole it from you, but they're still taking rides from him and stuff. That's how it feels. Maka just says hello, and then Beg puts a train. So that's all the comments from yesterday. If you want me to do this for you, put a comment under this live stream today, and I will read them out tomorrow at noon. But that's that. Let's collect our tribute and play the game. Catch up in the chat. I have no control over what people say there. I tried to hold my tongue a little bit. If you want to know how I really feel, go check out Crashing Out on Christmas, my last pre-record video. Are we hitting the like button here? Let's go. Supernova says, lurking, working, and twerking. Are you twerking at work? I do that. You gotta put on the right kind of music, though. Hallelujah, it's raining. That's what... We got Supernova at work right now. Doing something. Doing something. He's got a hammer. He's hammering a nail. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. He's like twerking. Sana's back. Isabel says the books reset every day. That's amazing, dude. You can get like 3 books a day. Nice. You probably can't, but you could. Smack that like button. Social says it's 5 a.m. here. Alright, well, let's go. Time to play the game for real. What do I usually do at the start of the day? It's Thursday. I didn't play Monday and Tuesday. This isn't going to be truly representative of how I actually play, but I look at this first. Dungeon Lord. Complete a dungeon run. Alright, let's do it. I think I'm about to run out of one, too. It's got like 18 hours on it. I might have lost one, y'all. Poop. Let's grab this stuff. Biker Lemon says, I'm also a lurker, but I always hit the like button right from the start, because even though I'm following Sinny from the beginning, there is always something new to learn from this guy. Always, dude. There's stuff I forget to say, and sometimes people ask questions that I never think they even... Some people think things about the game that I could not know that they're thinking, and it's not right, and it's not true, and then I have to correct it, but I don't know to, like, tell people about it until somebody says something. So that always pops up. I think I'm just going to grab this and just... not going to really pay attention. That's how I do these. Unless it's a Guild Wars week or a Vault event weekend, I don't worry about the XP booster. I think it's them trying to waste more of your time. Is it really going to matter if you go from level 1555 to 1556? Or 1557, 1559. You got to go all the way to 2000 to get benefit from that. So, my opinion, this is another way they're wasting your time. And I'm not going to fall for it. So I'm just going to run it up there while I slowly... So we're doing the dungeon, because the XP booster asked me to. I do 2, 3, 6 until it finally gets a perfect, and then I'm going to switch to something else, because I hate 2, 3, 6. It's not working. 2 is almost always a trap. Just take that from me. Till I say it, and then 3's a trap. And 4, and 6. Look at that. 2 out of 3 traps. But now I have to do it, so I should have ran this fight, but I usually don't run my fights. And now it's going to be horrible, because I got silence and death trap. Nice. I might have to run like a Queen Beatrix. If you get like a terrible trap like this, you pretty much have to go some sort of Queen Beatrix team. Let's just do this, I guess. I think it's the one I use whenever stuff goes like that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gems of War on PS4. You remember that? Alright, we need an extra turn. Give me an extra turn, or cleanse me. I should put an Orpheus on, probably. Alright, we got Psycho. Just get it up, then we'll get an extra turn. Brown, green, and blue. Don't... they're gonna get an extra turn, but oh well. 11 brown, let's hope. There we go, now we can play. Now we can play the game. Man, I should have went green, maybe. Let's do this real quick. Now let's go on green. Oh wait, Beatrix. Brown just benefits Sycorax and like keeps your tank up. Green will help Beatrix and Mirage do their things. Blue's not bad, because blue gets everybody up, but you kind of want to switch to green eventually. Brown's not horrible either, because Beatrix can put brown on the board too. There we go. I got the worst traps you can get. I'm pretty sure these are the 2 worst traps you could ever have. Silence and death. Can you imagine anything worse than that? I'm going to put on Orpheus too. Maybe an Anu. Ah, no, I don't need it, because I got Mirage. 3 Orpheus. Only reason I'm even running these battles with these horrible traps is because the XP booster asked me. Isabel says, I'm glad you're streaming daily as I don't miss any new hilarious real-life stories. Yeah, they happen pretty much every day. I don't know if I talk about them every day, but I try. Last time I was here, you made me laugh. Best medicine ever. Hopefully Supernova twerking to Hallelujah, It's Raining Men made you laugh. Joshua says, if you think the XP booster is a trap, why are you going for it? I mean, I should do the dungeon anyway, and it asked me to do the dungeon, so it's usually stuff you should do anyway, right? I mean, like, using the XP booster. Going to Explore 1 and running Rowan or Ironhawk or something with your XP booster on, I think is a waste of time. You won't see me doing that, is what I mean. Actually acquiring the XP booster is not a waste of time, because it's asking you to do things you should probably do anyway. But saving those XP boosters and then running them and then going to Explore 1 and only doing Rowan or Ironhawk for the XP booster, I think is a trap and a waste of time. And you won't see me doing it. I'm just using it because I got it. I'm not going to go out of my way to, you know, like, make it the best it can be. There's a lot of traps in this game that they do. They want you buying, they want you using gems on gem chests and stuff like that. It's a trap. Anything that you buy for real money, except for a couple things, those are like traps. Playing any kind of treasure hunt for any amount of time is a trap. There's quite a few, and I probably can't even... I made a video called, like, stuff you shouldn't do or something like that. Or wastes of time. It's called, like, top 5 waste of time in the game or something. And nowadays, the XP booster would be on there too. Unless it's Guild Wars week and you've got double experience, which is actually triple. Or it's the Vault event and you're doing Explore 1 anyway. And then go for it. But to sit there and like add an extra 15 minutes to every day just to run Explore 1 with an XP booster, I think is a waste of time. What are you getting from it? I mean, Supernova said he got a bunch of levels off it, but literally didn't get anything, though. Like, he got some levels, but you get nothing for the levels. Eventually, maybe, but it's going to take forever. It's really not worth it. He's way up there and, like, a crazy good player, so he can do whatever he wants. I just think most people shouldn't do that. There's other people, too, that are crazy good and do whatever, you know, they already know what they're doing, and if they want to do that, that's their thing. I'm not saying it's nobody should do it. I'm just saying most people should not do it. Most normal players that are trying to play this game every day and get it done. Oh, why did that not work? That was weird. Guess I didn't look good enough. Oh, geez, come on. Alright, come on, Cigarex. Let's get this yellow out of here. Queen Beatrix. We have Mirage, no. Go on green. We have Mirage, no. Go Queen Beatrix. She don't want to get an extra turn. Being lazy. She'll get there eventually. Oh crap, I think I had it. Alright. Why is she only hitting? Is she like... There we go. This is such a slog. That's why I usually don't do it. Most people should, though, once again. Like, you need your diamonds, you need your mythics. I have all the mythics, I have all the legendaries. Don't always do what I do. Do what I say, not what I do. Buying Dragonite. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you don't have enough gems. Stellarix isn't really worth going crazy and running out of gems for. Diamantina's better. Hits harder. Stellarix has, you know, uses. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad. But Diamantina still hits harder. And usually when you're using a boss dragon, you're trying to one-shot AoE. Stellarix is pretty good, though. Just not worth running out of gems for. When you already have Diamantina or something. I'd rather see you get Diamantina first. Alright, so XP booster done. Then I go to Adventure Board. Even, no matter what's here, I still run it, because just a habit. Leveling Geomancer. There was gems there yesterday. Sometimes there's VIP keys here. Sometimes there's deeds and stuff like that. Versus. It's pretty easy and quick to get done. Make it a habit so you don't miss something. And plus the adventure board task at the top. You want to look at that. Maybe it's a good one. Maybe you got the RNG. Maybe you got the 150 purple or something where you get tons of gems. You wouldn't even know if you didn't look at it. Just to look at it for that. And while you're there, you might as well do it. It takes like 3 minutes or less. It's kind of like the class event. Yeah, just do it. It's almost not worth your time sometimes, but it's just barely worth your time. It's something you should just do. Still using black manacles. These minor trade stones I do not need, but we're getting, like, the adventure board gives you a little bit of extra class experience, like 2 instead of 1. This is going to be done so fast, it's not terrible. Just, I've been doing it ever since I started playing the game. It's like adventure board and dungeon I do every day. At least look at the dungeon. At least try to fail it. At least pick. And event keys are good. Event keys are similar to like writs and deeds. They're really hard to get, and you should cherish them and not just waste them on anything. There's only like 4 kingdoms that are worth throwing event keys at. Once you figure that out, you'll know how rare and special they are and how often you should throw them. Bright Forest is a sneaky good one for low-level players, though, with the Leprechaun. Chance at Queen Titania and King Aberon and stuff like that. It might be my 5th place now that I think about it. I couldn't figure it out in my video. I only did the top 4. Because there's like 4 that are head and shoulders above the rest. Might actually be Bright Forest if you don't have Leprechaun. Be 5th place. That's good, Social. You started saving them. Save all of them. Never use them. Act like they're not there, man. I swear. Wait for one of the Z's. Zajin, Zalkari, or Adana. Adana's the best, and then you got, like, Zalkari, then Zajin, then, what was the last one? Pan's Veil. And then maybe Bright Forest if you don't have Leprechaun. But if you already have Leprechaun, just remember the 4. Alright, done with that. What would I do now? I would think, what's the event of the day? We already did it. It was the class event. And then I think about my guild event. Like, I should probably do some of this. Actually, I might think of something else first, honestly, because this I can do all week. And there's some things you can only do today. Not really, though. Let's see how crappy I'm doing, since I didn't play Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like being down here. Look at me. I'm in the last... I hate this. I feel so selfish. And like I'm not contributing. I never want to be in this last screen. You can't go down any further. If your name is here, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You gotta be at least somewhere like 15 or something like that. Try to not be on that last screen. So I'm gonna do that right now. It's my low-level team. Let's just run it one time. The event is the medal. What am I using again? Rowan? Sana says, what do you recommend for beginners to get trait stones faster? I don't really recommend going for them, like, in specific. I would say go to the glory shop, wait for that trait stone there. Depends, I guess if you're talking about miners and epics and stuff like that. You can run Explore. That's the place that used to be the recommendation, is Explore. Like, click on the stone. It tells you. Like, whatever stone you need, whether it's a miner or whatever, or arcane or whatever, you go to it, click on it, it'll tell you which kingdom to go to, and then you run Explore. And that's how you actually, like, farm them. I have a video on it from a long, long time ago. But if it's, like, arcanes you're looking for, you should just save up your glory and wait for it to come through the glory shop. That's why I mention it every time on the weekly preview. But if you're talking about, like, lower than arcane, it's like Explore. There's other places too, like just play the game normally, do all the things you should be doing, and then if you need more, do Explore. And then, like, as far as the arcanes go, the glory shop. It's kind of like the Soul Forge and the Kingdom event key drop table and stuff like that. You got to wait for the correct week for the trait stone you're looking for, and then use your glory in the glory shop to get that trait stone. And you just save all your glory so you have it for when it's time. People want to use their gems on gem chests, and they want to use their glory on glory chests. You shouldn't really do either one. You should only use keys on chests. That's a trap. That's the devs giving you a stupid option. Like here, for dummies. Here's the for dummies option. Use gems on chests. Using gems on event key chests. That's like terrible. Bad value. You're gonna run out of gems and you're gonna get kicked out of your guild because you can't buy up in the shop enough to do your share. You're not gonna have gems for sentinels. You're not gonna have gems for that faction you need to do. There's so many things that you need gems for. Gems are the premium currency, so you gotta keep them close to your chest. Not just blow them on stuff. For a random scratch off, anyway. If you're throwing gems at a gem chest, it's a random... You're like throwing away money. For a random chance. Social says, I'm trying to roll for LEP now. No luck so far. If I was you, I'd throw everything until you get it. Because he's so important. I'm using a double of them right now. Is that... So this is a low-level team. I don't even really want to switch out of it. I showed the teams yesterday. It's working. I'm just going to stick with it because I'm trying to hurry up and do my share here. There's definitely better teams, but you can go watch yesterday's video. It's right at the front. Maybe like 15 minutes in, honestly. Look at Theodorovich there. That really helped him, right? He won. He's the best ever. If I would have cast Leprechaun, I would have got it. Sinny tried to get into competition with Lady Tough as Nails. I'd rather be on her team than be against her. Whenever me and my daughter play Fortnite, she's always like, I got more kills than you, and I'm gonna go get the kills, and I'm running. She runs off on her own and stuff. I'm like, on your team. He's like, I got 8 kills, and you only got 5. I'm like, we're a team. We got 13 kills. I'm looking at the overall number. I'm not looking at competing with you. We're on a team here. Kind of just follow her around and play the game with her, though, you know? I'm not trying to win, per se. Most people, I'd rather just be on your team than be in competition. There's only, like, one, you know. Sana says, good luck. Cookie Man says, hi, honest, Sinny man with no filter. Loved your vids. Say it how it is. Had to get it off my chest. I was trying to make it the last time. Of course I can't. So far I haven't been able to not say things every once in a while, but I'm trying. I can just point to that video from now on. Anytime I need to. And it's the last pre-record, so it's going to be there for a while. I'm going to switch around my channel, though, so that the live streams pop up a little bit more visible. Man, I should have just cast that War and Peace. What am I doing? Isabel says, quick question, do you... to Cookie Man. Social says, I thought so, but I wasn't sure if it's okay to burn the resources. It is to get Leprechaun. If you already have Leprechaun, no. But if you don't, you need to get that one copy at least. And it's a ultra rare, so it shouldn't be super hard to get with event keys. As long as you have like 100 at least. Even no matter what you have, I would just throw them all. Until you get Leprechaun. Like, don't keep going. Good idea, Cookie Man. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is get out of the basement at least. Like, I don't want to run all day on this. And I'm not even close yet, so we gotta keep going. I'm getting there, though. So we'll do more tomorrow, we'll do more the next day, more the next day. That's one thing that can happen with the guild, is like, too many people go too hard too early in the week, and then it looks like you didn't do your share, but they really didn't give you time. So they gotta keep that in mind. If it's Wednesday and the whole entire event is done, you can't look at the bottom of the list, because somebody just went super hard. And there's a whole week. Some people don't do... Some people know they have the whole week to get the world event done, and they're not gonna run a million battles on Monday. If the sooner you get it done, though, it's like good for the whole guild, so nobody should really be caring who did what if you're done on Wednesday. It's kind of a petty thing to worry about. If it's Sunday, though, and you're not done yet, you can definitely look at the bottom of the list and start throwing shade. Even Saturday, but not Wednesday. Alright, what else do I need to do today? I need to do PvP. Barely done any. Underspire we already did a little bit of. I think it's just PvP, and then maybe some other things. I'm still kind of catching up, though. On a normal day, I would probably open event keys and do, like, one underworld thing. But I'm still catching up, so I'm probably just going to do this, and then PvP and be done. Definitely don't want this stream to go longer than yesterday. I know Thursday is not the greatest day to live stream, so it's probably going to be the shortest stream every week. Starting, like, next week. But shout out to Sauna for the train business. That was nice. We had some of that yesterday, too. I appreciate it. Definitely helps. Alright, let's get out of this basement. Move on to PvP. Do, like, maybe 15 battles or something. Nothing crazy. Then I'll be done. Unless you guys have anything. Tomorrow is Arena. Good chance to open vault keys to do PvP. Or play the Arena. Get some writs. Get some practice. Get better at the game. I would almost recommend doing the other stuff first, though. Like, PvP. Make sure you have your 6,500. Make sure you're doing your share in your world event. Get your Underspire done, like your epic trials. Arena would not be the first thing I would be suggesting. Definitely helps you get better at the game, though, if you're still learning. It forces you into teams that you wouldn't. You can't just copy-paste. You know? Nobody can help you with the Arena. You have to get better on your own. Which is a good thing. Make you a better player overall. When you run up against that epic trial that no one's done yet or something, it's Monday, or you're on Nintendo Switch or something and no one's done it yet. If you're really good at the Arena, you will figure out the epic trials, I promise. It's helpful for when you don't have a team you can copy-paste, or no one's done it yet. You get into those situations where you gotta do it on your own. You'll know what to do, because you play Arena. It forces you out of your comfort zone. That's how you get better. That's how you grow. Hey, look at that! Perfect. Now I gotta find the next one I'm gonna level. I always like to run it with the 100 on for a minute. Just to enjoy it. Not that. Fully on 100. Even though, you know, we get Fortitude. That's cool. I just finished Death Knight. Now I got that. I think I did Dervish. Getting all the crappy ones done now. Just alongside playing the regular game. I'm not going out of my way. That's another trap. Get all your classes to 100. It's kind of a waste of time. In my opinion. I mean, I'm getting them all done. And they're adding a new one. It's not like you're gonna always have them all done. Surprisingly, this team is working so good. It's the low-level team. Social says, just put the stream on in the background and PvP away. Joshua says, is the new Mythic coming out any good? I haven't looked at it yet. It's next week, huh? We'll do the spoilers on Saturday. We'll be live streaming, so I'll probably talk about it Saturday. I could look at it now, though. Let me try to bring up Terran's World while I'm doing this. So I have no idea. Hopefully there is one, because they're on holiday. That'd be strange. First time ever, too. There isn't one, but I think they plan them months in ahead, so there should be. Months in advance. Whatever. Alright, there's a ton of Midnight troops coming out. I'm looking for a mythic, though. Alright, we got a Zolkari mythic coming on Friday, January 5th. Mandragora. So like Mandragon, but Mandragora. The original web hosting service. It's an elemental fae. It deals magic plus 20 scatter damage, boosted by webbed enemies. Create 10 purple gems. Mana color green, purple, brown. Mana cost 21. Trait number 1 is Bark Skin, 33%. Magic Link, gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. And the third trait is Webbed Branches. Web a random enemy when matching purple gems. Might go okay with Arachnean Weaver. Or Web Spinner, but like Web Spinner already does that. It doesn't need help. It's doing scatter damage. Magic plus 20. Scatter damage. Boosted by webbed enemies. Doesn't sound terrible. And then it creates 10 purple gems. I don't like its traits too much. I wish it had a better third trait. Web a random enemy when matching purple gems. I mean, that could be helpful, but could definitely be better. The mana cost is pretty low. Depends how hard that scatter damage hits. And is the purple gems boosted? Or is it just 10 every time? Sometimes I can't tell. Elemental, though, we can 50% start it. Fae, we can 50% start it. So it only needs like 11 mana to get up if you do that. I mean, I can't say it's terrible, at least. Sometimes I can. I always like when stuff hits all enemies, and then it has other things going for it too. It's similar to like a Elamagrim. Like an Elamagrim, I guess. But that's not considered like a really good mythic, so it's not bad though. It might be slightly better than Elamagrim. Maybe like a top 40, top 30 B tier. I don't know though. I don't know. I hate saying my opinion just based on reading and looking at it. I'd like to use it. But yeah, that's the new mythic coming next Friday. Not this Friday. Sana says, I'm recruiting by the way. Requirement 4K gold, 1,700 seals, 300 trophies, level 500. Anyone who can stand chatting and loves the game. So if anybody wants to join up for Sana's guild, the Pirate Gang, is that what it is? We also need members as well. We're PlayStation. You got to be level 1,000. You need to do 1,000,000 gold. And it's like 400 something trophies, and it's not too hard other than the gold. Participate daily. Pretty much. I mean, you could take a day off here and there, but participate in the events and do your share. Do guild wars. We need like at least 2 members. We've been down on members for a while. We got as low as 26. And we haven't seen 30 in like a month or two. We're on like 28 right now. Kind of hover around there. 28, 27. Luckily, you only need 27 to really function as a guild. And we have that. Because Guild Wars takes the top 27 scores. It doesn't factor in those bottom 3 unless they're better than the top 27. Which they wouldn't be because they're the bottom 3. Alfred's Pirate Gang. Social is on PlayStation. You're only level 150, yeah. But just get in any guild you can at that point. At 150, you just find something that's decent. And try to hang in there. Don't get kicked out. Don't be a sore thumb. Make sure they're decent, though. Like, if you're not getting anything for being in that guild, hopefully they get some tasks done. They get some of the events done. Don't join a guild just to be in a guild and nothing happens and you get nothing. I mean, it's better than literally not being in a guild, but I would keep looking until I found something that's active and they're doing something at 150. Like when I do my new account playthroughs, I will join a guild, you know, hang in there for a few days, see how they, you know, try to hang in there for a week and see what they're all about. If they get no tasks done, if they're not doing any of the event, then I'll bail out and go for a different one. I'm not going to try to, like, be a low-level player, a beginner, and, like, help someone rebuild a guild that nothing's going on. Like, I can't. I know I can't. I'm too low. I'm not going to be able to help, so you got to go to an already established guild. That's the best thing to do. I need to switch out of Geomancer. I'm still using it. I don't even know what class I want to do next. Archer done, Archmagus done, Assassin done, Barbarian done, Bard, Corsair, Death Knight. I gotta do Dervish. I guess I haven't done that yet. Doomsayer, Dervish. This is all just alongside of playing the game, by the way. I didn't do any class farming. Necromancer, Oracle. Spirit Walker, that might be a good one. Like, as far as, like, what's the best one that's left? Probably Spirit Walker. It's new, too, so I think I'm going to go with that for now. I need to go look at my kingdoms and look at my kingdom levels and see which one want me to level a class. I need to actually, but for now, until I go do that, I'm going to do Spirit Walker. It's hard to gauge over holidays, that's true. Must be a harder battle. Oops. I'll compare everything to your guild, and if not, I'm bailing like yours and moving on. Remember yesterday when I showed all my, I grabbed my mail and it went for like 5 minutes? That was cool. Alright, I hate to do it, but I kind of just look at where I'm at and... Wow, I'm still down there, but am I on the last page? Nope. Okay, so I'm cool with that for today. Like, I'm not going to stay here, but I'm cool with that for today. And now we got to do PvP. And then I'm pretty much done for the day, and tomorrow we're going to do everything else, you know, just everything. Just like we did today, but more kind of tailored to my account because... I need to get off. I need to figure out what team I'm using first and where we're at. So chase the orange. So we got Central, which is horrible. Hardest, least silver marks. We got Monster. I can't remember. I think Queen Beatrix. This one's pretty easy, right? Highest level, because most of these teams aren't real teams. Oh, it's Shoggoth. Oh, yeah, I love this team. And I probably need to switch my class. Because I was just leveling Geomancer. This doesn't have a 50% start, does it? Or does it? Yeah, it does. That's good. Alright, let's see. Doesn't really matter, I'm just leveling it, so... I just want the 50% start. Alright. This is actually one... I like the monster restriction, just because of this. The Shoggoth team. There's definitely worse restrictions to get. Blue and yellow or purple? Come on. Alright, where you at? Let's go. $56. Come on now. PvP. Changed me. Oops. Okay. Oh, great. Now you're a chicken. How you like it? Taste your own medicine. Be a chicken now. Jeez, this is a slog. What's going on? Let's go. This team had stupid lycanthropy. Kind of made everything wonky. Normally it's like Osha's Tome, Shoggoth, Arachnean Weaver. Shoggoth, Arachnean Weaver, Shoggoth, Arachnean Weaver. Are you kidding me? I'll make the Yeti kill you, and I'll summon a web spinner, so suck on that. Alright, that was just a random, weird, hard battle. Change my medals, maybe. There's always something you can do, especially when it goes like that. Like, I got World Event medals on, so... let's make that a little better. And I'm still going to pick the highest level, even though that went kind of weird. It's just a weird battle. Lycanthropy. Chickens are OP. Yeah, I got to change my medals. Alright, let's go. That's more like it. And they keep getting like a million cascades too. Oh, extra turn. Up, up. What? Okay, it's fine. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. That was a little bit better. Still kind of like they were getting a little bit too much going on there. Chicken power. I watched this guy called Bakba Soup. He's pretty awesome. He has like his whole theme of his channel is like chickens. He plays like Resident Evil and stuff. That gets his main game. Like horror games, but like speed runs Resident Evil. He's like a Canadian streamer. It's pretty cool. I'm a YouTube guy. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube. I have a lot of subscriptions. Most of it's not Gems of War, though. I don't need to also watch Gems of War. If I do, it's probably Tacet. And, like, twice a week, maybe. Like, I'll check out his weekly preview after mine. That way I'm not doing the same as him. I don't want to subconsciously do the same teams or something. And then, like a live stream. Like once or twice a week, maybe. But other than that, definitely not watching anybody else at all, ever. I watch my own videos. Come on, loading screen, holy cow. How do you know when you're done? You get the silver marks, huh? You gotta pay attention to your rewards. Alright, we got Faye or Central. I forget, I think Faye is crappy. It is an outer, though, huh? Should I just suffer through it? I'm gonna pick lowest level, though, because I'm doing a Rowan thing. Where you gotta shoot her off at least twice, sometimes 3 times. Not my favorite. Faye is not my favorite this week. I'm just gonna get my 5 battles done. Hungry for chicken? I'm pretty hungry too. I need to go get some food after this. It's usually what I do after a stream. I'll go get some food or make some food or eat some lunch. Oh, I forgot I need to get up Rowan first and then cast Leprechaun, because I know it's going to take at least 2 casts. Faye just sucks. There's really nothing too good. So I went with Rowan. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do one more. It's either going to be unrestricted or whatever it jumps to. Probably whatever it jumps to. Hey, what up, Chad? How's it going, man? Every day at noon, baby! Thanks for being here. Alright, so Rowan. And then Leprechaun. And then Cog. And I hope this wipes. Shoo! It's a little bit better than the first time. I gotta pay attention to my rewards after, like, a couple more battles. I think that was the second one, though. Okay, I'm just picking the lowest ones. If I don't like my team, if I don't like the restriction, I'm not gonna... I'm just trying to... Especially with this team, where I'm hoping they have lower stats, and I can just... get it over with. Let's just do this. Some red. Is there any blue? Here's blue. Caster. Nice. Do that. I hope she gets up. There she is. Bang. I decided I'm going to honk at everybody on the road that does something stupid from now on. I usually don't honk, and then Mrs. Senny yells at me and says you should honk at them. It's just so weird people don't understand how to drive. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's annoying because I drive every day, and there's always somebody... I honk every time I drive, basically, around here. It's crazy. People, for some reason, think if they're backing out of a spot, it doesn't matter if you're going on the main... I'm on the main road already driving. I'm already going like 15 miles an hour or whatever. Why do you think you can just back out of a spot and I'm going to stop no matter what? That's not how it works. If you're backing out of a spot, you don't have the right of way. You are supposed to wait until it's clear. Just like if you're turning out of the post office going onto the main road. You don't just pull out and hope everybody stops, do you? You wait until it's clear and you go. It's the same when you're backing out. It's even worse, though. You're going backwards, dude. You're going freaking backwards. You're driving your car backwards. Why would you have the right of way? How do you have the right of way when you're driving your car backwards? You idiot. I can't believe stupid idiots around here. You're going backwards. You're driving your car in reverse. How do you have the right-of-way when I'm on the main road going forward? You're a lunatic. You're just going to back out and hope people stop? That's crazy. I'm going to run into you on purpose one day. Get myself a new car. Says it'd be your fault 100%. I even looked it up because I'm like 99% sure. You can Google it if you're weird and think you're going in reverse and you have right-of-way. You don't. It's a law. It's like, if there's a wreck, it's your fault because you're going freaking backwards in your car, you dumbass. What are you doing? You're so stupid. If you're going backwards in your car, you don't have the right-of-way. Just know that. Every time you put your car in reverse, you are supposed to wait. You're going backwards. You're going in reverse. Stupid idiot. I can't believe it. It's so dumb. And then the people that back into spots. Dude. If you're going to back into a parking spot, make sure there's nobody else around. Don't make 5 people wait for you to back up 5 times like you're backing in a trailer or something. Especially if you suck at it. If you suck at backing into a spot and it's going to take you 5 tries, don't do it when there's 5 people behind you waiting. Wait until it's clear or something. If it's not clear, just go in the right... Just go in. Don't back in. Just go. Most people suck at backing into parking spots. 99% of people suck at backing into parking spots. So if you already know, and you're like, oh man, I hope I can do this. If there's 5 people waiting behind you, don't do it then, dummy. Park regular. Think about the other people in the world. You're so stupid. I hate you. Quit backing into parking spots, please. I know you're selfish and you're just the most selfish person in the world. And you're going to wait. You're going to make 5 people wait. And you want to be able to just pull out of your spot. So you're thinking ahead and you're being really, really selfish. Because you want to be able to pull out of your spot and just go straight instead of backing out. But if there's 5 people waiting, don't do it. Don't be super selfish. Especially if you're horrible at it, dude. If you can just like hurry up and whip it in. If you can like do like a transporter. If you're Jason Statham and you can roll your car into a spot in 5 seconds, go for it. But if it takes you like 5 tries and you're... Beep, beep, beep. I gotta do it. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm backing in. I gotta pull out to go straight. I'm selfish. When I leave, I just want to pull out. When I leave. Because I'm selfish. I don't care. There's 5 people standing here watching me back in 3 times. I don't care. Because when I leave, I want to go just straight out. It's like I'm going to go rob a bank or something. I got to hurry up. I'm going to be running out of the store and her jumping in through the window like Dukes of Hazzard. I'm going to slide over the hood. Slide over the hood and just jump through the window. And the car's already on and I'm just going to go. I got to hurry. What the hell? Stop it. Quit backing into parking spots, please. If there's nobody around, if it's deserted, you're all by yourself. It's deserted. There's nobody, but look in your rear view mirror. You know the thing? You know that thing that's like in the middle of your car and it's like on the roof and it's like shiny and it reflects things and you can look into it and you can see behind you? Do you know that thing? They put them in cars. You know that? You ever seen it before? Have you ever used it? Obviously not. Because you don't look into it to see the 6 people waiting while you back in 3 times to your stupid spot, you dumbass. So you can Dukes of Hazzard it when you run out of the grocery store, whatever the hell you're doing. Why do you gotta be so... Why you need to hurry up so much when you're running out of the store, sliding over the hood? Do that when nobody's around. That's perfectly fine. I understand. I get it. You're thinking ahead. You're going to pull out of your spot. But do it when nobody's behind you, please. Don't make people wait. Especially if you suck at it, which most people do. They all suck. Takes them forever to do it. They even have the camera, probably, because they're probably some rich 45-year-old woman. And they looking in the camera and backing up. I don't care. You don't have the right-of-way when you back out, or even if you're backed in and you're going... Even if you did be selfish and make 17 people wait behind you while you backed in 3 times to do your Dukes of Hazzard sliding over the freaking hood. Even if you did, doesn't mean you have the right-of-way all of a sudden just because you backed into your spot. There's still people already going on the main road that you have to wait for, just like anywhere else. If you're pulling out of the gas station, if you're pulling out of the post office, if you're pulling out of the store, you don't just pull out and hope people stop. Don't do that when you're in a parking spot either, you dummy. You don't just back up and pray. I hope people stop. I'm just going to back up. All right, last one. Somebody pulled out in front of me. I was going 50 miles per hour on a back road, and somebody pulled out of an apartment complex. And I was like, so close. I usually go around them, and then they honk at me like I did something wrong. I just go around them. I don't care if there's any double line, dotted line, no line. I don't care what it is. I don't care. I'm going to go around you. If you pull out in front of me, and if I keep going the same speed and I would hit you, aren't you happy that instead of hitting you, I go around you? Because that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to honk as I go by you on the 2-lane road where the traffic's coming the other way. I don't care. I'm going around you. If you pull out in front of me and go slow, to where I would have hit you if I didn't slow down and slam my brakes on. I'm going around you. I don't care. The same thing at a stoplight. If you're in the right lane and you're going straight, and you can go to the left a little bit and like pull up to the line. You don't need to be a whole car length off the line. You know that? There's a line there for a reason. You know, put your tires on the line. You don't have to see the line with your eyeballs. You put your tires on the line. You don't put your eyeballs on the line. You put your tires on the line, right? So pull up to the left, put your tires on the line, and guess what? I could probably go to the right and turn right while you're going straight and holding up 50,000 cars because you're a whole car back from the line because you want to see it with your eyeballs for some reason. That's not how it works. Put your tires on the line. Don't put your eyeballs on the line. Weird. Why would you sit a whole 2 cars back from the line at the stoplight? You're strange. People could go around. They could go to the right of you and turn right sometimes. Maybe not all the time. But you should act like that's possible every single time, just in case. Don't just worry about yourself all the time. Sometimes there's people behind you, like the very next car behind you could be turning right. And they might be able to like sneak by you and take a right. But you're too busy being 2 cars back, like a weirdo, leaving a huge spot. Sometimes I'll just pull around you and park in that spot then. Fine. I'll go in the left lane, that's what I do. I don't care if it's illegal either. If you're going to sit there at the light, 2 cars back, so I can't go around you on the right, I'm going to go on the left side turn lane, and I'm going to turn right in front of you, and I don't care. Because you're the idiot, not me. I'll make sure to look carefully. I'm not going to wreck, but... And I'll make sure you're not turning right, too. Some people are even weirder, and they sit there, and they don't turn right on red. You can do it at like 90% of stoplights. You can turn right on red. It's just like pulling out of the gas station, pulling out of the shopping center, pulling out of a parking spot. You can turn right. You're allowed to when there's a red light. 90% of the time. As long as there isn't a sign that says don't turn right on red, you can do it. You're allowed to. It's like a stop sign. You could just stop, and then you look left, and then you turn right. It's easy. You're just holding up the whole line if you're not doing it. Driving gets me angry, sorry. I'm sure it's entertaining, though. Everybody around here is so weird and ridiculous. And they suck. And there would be like 50 more wrecks a day if I just ran into people on purpose, because they suck. If I wasn't slamming on my brakes every single day for an idiot, I'd wreck every single day, because they're all stupid. My insurance is super high because of other people. I have 0 wrecks, I have 0 speeding tickets, I have 0 everything. Nothing on my whole record. Clean. All the way around. And guess what? My insurance is super high because of the idiots around here. They even said it. I was like, why is my insurance this much? I've never gotten to a wreck. I don't have any speeding tickets. There is nothing, no reason. Why would my insurance be high? Well, the area you live in, there's lots of wrecks, and, like, you, unfortunately... I'm like, I know, dude. Tell me about it. They all suck. I can't believe it. That's just more proof. I just hope people in the chat don't drive like that. That's the only thing I'm thinking when I'm going off like this. Like, I hope you're not one of those, but I'm sure there's like one person. I'm sorry. Like, maybe they're driving carefully. Or maybe they're just selfish. How about that? That's probably more true. Oh man, I still got 4 battles here. I'm gonna do the harder ones, I guess. I want some chicken. Cookie Man says, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who's dishonest. I can't help myself. Me too. I know, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about that. It wasn't too bad. I forget. Probably lucky that I forget. I just thought people were smarter than that is all. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I thought people were smarter than that. But I guess not. You know what I mean? It's like the baby thinking the person disappears when they do peekaboo. If you fall for that crap. What Cookie Man just said. You fall for that crap. You're like the baby that thinks the person disappears off the earth when they do peekaboo. That's how smart you are. There's just a million evidence, so much evidence out there, and it's like you hit the clown thing that bounces back and you just keep getting hit by it. You forget. Like a goldfish. Can't remember yesterday. Honk rant. Close your eyes and send it. Beep, beep. Flip the bird at him, yeah. Anita's here. What up, Anita? Came just in time. I didn't really rant at all until right there. That was pretty good, right? I don't know. I'm so passionate about it. Because I have to drive so much. It's annoying. Why don't I take those skulls? I don't know. I probably shouldn't do green. Why'd I do green? Nothing uses green. Except for Psycho. Guess because we have so much green, that's why. I guess the wand does. Keep going back and forth. Till we get up Missy. Let's take this first. And then do this. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Maybe I'll make the world a better place. Maybe one person out there won't back into their spot. At least wait till there's nobody around. I don't mind it. I mean, I've done it before. Like, if I have groceries, I never, like, anticipate that I'm going to jump out my second-story window and slide over the hood and jump in the car, though. You know what I mean? I don't need to make a getaway everywhere I go. A selfish getaway. Let's make a selfish getaway. Let's go in and get our maxi pads and slide over the hood. Make a getaway from the store at all costs. Main character syndrome. You know, there was that big P, big C. I think the new one is main character syndrome. Everybody's catching it. I don't know if they're stupid or they're just selfish. I think it's a little bit of both. Like, they're selfishly stupid. I'll see it every day when I'm picking up the kid at the school. Backing in. Trying to make a getaway from the school. Like, their kid got suspended or something, and they gotta hurry up and run out of there. When there's gonna be, the teachers and the cops stop you anyway. You're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna get third in line instead of fourth in line. And then they walk slow. Like, how are you gonna get back to your car in time anyway? Like, you don't. So, there's no point. I know backing out is harder, but you're making a million people wait while you back in. Just get better at it. Go practice somewhere. At least go practice. Go to an empty parking lot and practice backing in. And then when you're really good at it, I won't be as mad. The less time it takes, the better. So go practice somewhere. If you're going to be that selfish, at least go practice. Go to an empty parking lot. You act like you got a giant trailer on the back of a huge truck or something. You don't. You're a tiny little car. Can't even back it in. Most people know, like, they can't do it that good, so they just don't do it, because they're smart. But I don't know what's going on. People forget yesterday and got main character syndrome. Not sure. It's getting scary out here. Well, I got the right medals on. I don't know. I don't have anything that'll get an extra turn, so let's do this. Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, get a million cascades, too, while you're at it. Still nothing. This battle is stupid. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, we got green at least now. The wand up. That's why I wouldn't pick this area, probably. There we go. Jeez. Doc Navy, what up? Isabel said, last rant I was here for was when they towed your car when you was trying to get gas. Yeah, that sucks. That was annoying, because it took like 5 seconds. I didn't even have a chance. I was a football field from the gas station. I had to walk. And then, when I got there, I had to figure out how I was going to get gas. With a 7-year-old with me, by the way, not just by myself. If I was by myself, it was raining out and everything. No one cares, though. The tow truck driver... They just want to make money, so they act like it's a emergency ambulance, fire truck. They send like everybody. We can make a couple $100. Let's go. Let's go rip this guy off. Hurry up. He's having the worst day of his life. Let's go rip him off. You're gonna burn in hell, tow truck guy. Alright, I'm done for the day. And I got done a little bit faster, 20 minutes faster, and it'll keep getting better and better. So I think I'm done for the day with the game. That's what I'm hoping. Like, I got my XP booster, which, like Joshua said, it's not that big of a deal. I ran one that was going to run out just while I was playing normally. Got my adventure board done. Got my dungeon done. Bought the offer. I played PvP enough for today, probably. I need to at least get all my goals, so if it looks like I'm not going to get done, we'll do more on Friday or Sunday, or Friday or Saturday. We got plenty of time this weekend. We got Arena, so I can sit here and do PvP the whole weekend if I want, so I'm not too worried about it. I did my share in the World event. I did the class event. What else is there? I think I'm done. What's this offer? On a normal day where I wasn't just catching up, like I said yesterday, I would run Dripping Caverns, 1 battle. It doesn't take that long, but I'm trying to get out of here. See, And then I would do vault keys or something on a normal day where I have everything done and I'm just... Thank you so much, Anita. Appreciate you. Did the underdoggy. We were swinging, and our swing was about to stop, and then you did the underdoggy, so I do appreciate it. So just for you, for the underdoggy, I'm going to do my Dripping Caverns. How about that? If you have any questions, let me know. I need Medal of Seasons. Medal of Seasons. I actually don't, because I feel like I think my High King Irongood has like so much attack, he doesn't even need Seasons. Isn't that crazy? Geomancer again. I gotta switch all of this stuff to Spirit Walker, Talker, Caller. Now that I'm leveling that. Alright, this is only like 3 battles though. It's not like I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes. It should only take me like 5 minutes or less. But I should be doing it. Why didn't I do Leprechaun? Alright. So the bottom guy is... I need to cast the curse option. So I have to... And unfortunately, I already have enough attack though, so I'm just getting a kill. So I have to do this once. Ah, come on. At least it curses even if you miss. Now we're like stuck with no mana. Ooh, nice. And we're good. Do that. Should have took the yellow. Stupid. Been playing too long. I've been making mistakes the whole day though, so I can't use that excuse. There you go, wand. Alright, that took too long. I'm done? Well, now I'm doing this. It's okay. I'm already going, so let's go. I need to get this done. I need to get this done. Let's just do this just in case. Of course. I don't think we need it on this battle. I should have done this first. I'm so dumb. I'm trying to rush it. Trying to rush it. Come on. When I'm trying, you guys ever like, you're trying to do something fast, and it always goes slow. And when you're not trying to do it fast, it goes fast. Like, look right here, red. Thanks. All right, come on. There we go. Here we go. Let's do. No, I didn't want to do that. Whoa, I could back out of it? I didn't even know you could do that. Now I know. I just learned something at the end of I think somebody told me that before and I already forgot. If you get into the choose mechanic, you can hit circle and back out of it. Usually if you cast a spell, you're stuck. It used to be. I learned something that I already knew. But it reinforced. That's why I repeat myself so much. Instead, I'm trying to be more like a teacher, not a snake oil salesman. So I like to repeat myself. It's good for me, too. It's like when you're trying to learn how to spell something. You spell it 50,000 times. Got the flashcards. Why'd I do that? I don't know. Let's go. Thank you. Alright, one more and I'm out of here. You talk to the game. I'm only here for a short time, then he has much fun. He stays for 3 hours, I know. This week's going to be different, though. I'm hoping next week we go a little bit faster, but we're also getting a new kingdom, and it's probably going to take us a few weeks to really settle into this live stream thing. I was thinking that the other day, like yesterday on the first one. I was like, man, I was trying to like make this consolidated and take less time, and I ended up streaming for like 3 hours. I think we can do Shoggoth. And then let's instant kill this guy. Get back up high, King Irongut. Got this extra turn. That's how it's supposed to go, right there. There we go. That'll show you. That's how the battle's supposed to go. Finally got to see it. Alright, lock it in for Tamari. And now I only got to do like 2 more battles on that and I'm done. Alright, I'm definitely gone now. Thank you so much. If you all have any questions and you wanted to address them tomorrow's live stream, leave a comment under this live when it's over. What's up, Beg for Mercy? Chad's got to go back to work. Take care, man. Slap that like button. Later, Effley. Thank you for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe so they're joining helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And thank you all for being here. Effley, Sana, Social, Anita, Chad, Beg. Mike D was here. Yo, Mike D. I was busy probably ranting about people backing out of their spot without looking. Doc Navy was here. Isabel, Anita, Sana, Chad, Social. Sana, Cookie Man. Isabel. Social, Joshua. Lone Wolf Michael. Biker Lemon. Supernova was twerking. Florian was here. Faceless One. Rain Man. Maka. Sana with the gifted. Appreciate that so much. Anita, you as well. Kenji was here. Maka, Michael, Isabel. Alright, we had Sana, Effley, and Isabel here first. I do appreciate that. The fan funding, which helps a lot, was Sana and Anita today. Appreciate it so much. Lights on, doors open, all that stuff. Underdoggies. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow at noon. You know, we got the arena, so you know I'm going to do a little bit of it at least. It's fun. I'll let y'all pick my teams maybe. I always say maybe. It depends how long we go. I really need to play the game normally, so... You know, I got to do PvP. I probably got to do some Underspire. I got to do some more of the world event, adventure board, XP booster, dungeon. There's so much stuff I got to do that I'm hoping I'm going to definitely at least run one arena. But as far as like how much arena, it's going to all depend on how quickly we get my daily stuff done. And like how many comments there are that I got to answer and stuff like that. So I'll at least run one, pretty sure. But yeah, I'm out of here. You guys are awesome. Have a great day. You're the best. Tomorrow at noon. See you there. Peace out. Later, Anita, Sana, Social, Beg, Isabel, Supernova, Effley. See you guys. Have a good one. Don't be backing into parking spots.